Part 4. Examples of possible branches. First, let's look at situations crying out to be solved. There are many people facing death by conflict or starvation in the world. These people would probably be more than willing to join a branch to solve these problems. There is no doubt different individuals with different talents, etc., that when pulled together could work for the betterment of all that join the branch. They would only be hard if they do so for all, not just themselves. Other branches within the corporation might want to help the branch get started by lending expertise or material, but no direct government or philanthropic help should be accepted. This is to allow the branch to hire only employees that comply with the branch's goals. To do otherwise would allow all to apply, which be no better than the current situation, i.e. everyone for themselves. As the branch grows, more and better opportunities for the employees will result until much more of the employees' needs and desires can be provided, i.e. better health, facilities, education, accommodation, etc. 2. People displayed or marginalized in society. This is another area crying out to be solved. This is somewhat similar to the refugee immigration problem in that people have few assets. Many rely on government assistance or aid. These people, by and large, are situated in large cities, and those without property, probably the most, live in poor conditions, with little hope of changing the situation. I.e., people on welfare, those unemployed, those living on minimum wage. It would be ideal if a branch could be hired forming people from this group. One of the problems faced by forming such a branch is the extraordinary cost of obtaining land or property in large cities. In Canada, for instance, the cost of property has skyrocketed in Vancouver and Toronto to the extent that most people can't purchase property unless they already have property or are filthy rich. What the branch should do is to look to the city to use public land on which to build, i.e. libraries, bus depots, parts of parks, municipal buildings. The building could then be used for the branch, but also some spare space or rooms could be used to provide affordable housing or welfare accommodation for the city. This would be a win-win-win situation. It would provide housing for employees of the branch. It will relieve much of the expense of the city, state, country, as they would not need to provide the accommodation for these people. Thirdly, it would provide accommodation for those who do not want to join or don't qualify to join the branch. As was the case for the refugees, some initial assistance from outside the branch may be requested, but again, no direct aid from government other than the quid pro quo arrangement for public land. 3. Branches outside major cities. Since most branches will be mostly self-contained, where all needs possibly will be met by within the branch, there's really no reason why a branch needs to be situated within or near a large city, where the price of land and or accommodation is high. Branches could be set up in rural areas or in small towns. These branches could be for individuals with no, little, or a lot of assets, with probably different branches for each case. 4. Branches for individuals with assets. There could be different branches for individuals with different levels of assets. Each would be allowed to purchase different amounts of merit points. The rest of their assets could be held in trust for themselves or children to access if and when they choose to leave the corporation. They could also choose to donate the rest to head office or any other organization they wish. Some of the branches may also wish to lend not donate, merit points to the less endowed branches for their startup costs or special projects. End of part 4.